Let's start the problem on projection of points. This is the question here. A point P lies 40 mm behind VP, 60 mm below HP, and 30 mm behind RPP. Draw the principal views of the point. Point P lies 40 mm behind VP and 60 mm below HP. Behind VP and below HP. Behind VP and below HP is third quadrant. To represent third quadrant in graphical or orthographic projections, we have to draw an XY line 0.13 mm width, means thin line. Name it as XY line. For third quadrant, HP is above the XY line and VP is below the XY line. This is the orthographic representation of the third quadrant. Now let us fix the point. Point P lies 40 mm behind VP. 40 mm behind VP. 40 mm behind VP. So when you project it, this 40 mm distance from VP appears on the other plane, opposite plane of VP, that is HP. That is an HP. So 40 mm behind VP means this distance of 40 mm can be seen on HP. Now go to line command, select the line type as continuous and 0.13. We want to draw a very thin line, so select the minimum available width here, that is 0.13 mm. Click here, 40 mm behind VP, it appears on HP. So click the starting point, move the cursor on this XY line. You can observe the symbol. This is the cursor symbol. Okay, keep the cursor on the line. Now you can see a symbol adjacent to the cursor, which tells that cursor is on the line. Cursor is on the line. Now left click on the mouse to select the first point of the line. 40 mm. Now length of this line is 40 mm. Come to the length icon in the ribbon bar. Type 40 in the keyboard. 40 in the keyboard. Press enter key in the keyboard. Now it goes to angle. Angle we have to write a vertical line. So angle is 90 degree. Press enter key in the keyboard. Now line is constructed. Again, 40 mm behind VP and 60 mm below HP. 60 mm below HP, it appears on opposite plane of HP. That is on VP. After projection, 60 mm below HP appears on opposite plane of HP. That is VP. So go to line command. Again, line width is 0.13 mm. We want to draw a very thin line. Then keep the cursor on this vertical line, scroll down like this, get the endpoint symbol. You can see the endpoint symbol adjacent to the cursor. Left click means select this. This is the starting point of the line. Now come down on VP. 60 mm below HP appears on VP. So VP is below the XY line. So we have to draw a line, vertical line below the XY line. Length is 60 mm. Go to this length color icon in the ribbon bar. Type 60. Enter. Angle is minus 90, or you can keep the line like this. In the angle section, automatically it appears minus 90 degree. Press enter key in the keyboard. Now do the dimensioning using smart dimension. This is the smart dimension. Click on this. This is 40. This is 60. Now go to line command. Adjacent to the line command, there's a triangle icon. Click on that. Select the point command. For point, you have to use the width as maximum. That is available. Maximum available is 2 mm. Select 2 mm. Keep it here. Scroll on this vertical line. Reach the cursor up till the end point of the line. You can see the end point symbol, like a ballpoint pin. A symbol is there adjacent to the cursor icon. Click that. Again, scroll the cursor on the same vertical line. Come down below the XY line. Reach the end point of this vertical line. Once you get the end point symbol, click here to place the point. Now naming the point. On VP, we know that on vertical plane we see the front view. So this point is P dash. Front view is represented by alphabet with a dash. On HP we see the top view. So top view is represented by a small letter alphabet, small alphabet. That is P only. Now we got the top and front view. Let us go to draw the profile view or the side view. For that, we have to draw the profile plane. Data given is 30 mm behind RPP, right profile plane. To draw the right profile plane at a distance of 30 mm from the projection line. The vertical line P dash is called the end projector. A vertical line passing through P and P dash is called end projector, means both P and P dash are lying on the same vertical line. Now from this line 30 mm away towards the right, we have to draw the right profile plane. To draw the 30, to keep the 30 mm distance, follow this method. Keep the cursor on this vertical line, scroll down, come to the end point of the vertical line. You can see the end point symbol. Moment you get the end point symbol, left click, and now we can type the length as 30 mm here. We want to maintain a distance of 30 mm, enter 30. Angle, I have to keep this line on the XY line, I'll keep it here. You can see the angle is 0 degree now. By when I keep the line on this XY line, by this angle also changes. You can change, now it is 90. When I keep on rotating like this, moving the line like this, now I want to keep it on the XY line. When I keep it on the XY line, angle will be 0 degree. Left click to select this position, and from the end point of this line, draw one vertical line. Again, from the end point of this line, draw one vertical line below the XY line. Name it as X1, Y1. Then you have to draw the 45-degree line to get the end view or the profile view. For that, at the point of intersection of the X1, Y1 and XY line. This is the point of intersection of the X1, Y1 and XY line. Scroll on this vertical line, get the endpoint symbol, left click on the mouse to select the point. That's the beginning of the 45-degree line. Now we have to draw the 45-degree line in HP. So we will not draw the line below the XY line because HP is above the XY line for third quadrant. This is a point in third quadrant. Now, and it should move away from the top view. Top view is this side. Away means this side it has to move. So this is 0 degree. Now I have to type 45 degree so that I will get a line like this. Length, I'll press tab key in the keyboard. It moves to angle now. Angle, I'll type 45 degree. Enter. Now length is free. You can drag whatever the length you want. Left click and right click to come out of the command. Now go to again line command. Draw the horizontal from the point P. Any length you draw it. Then go to trim command. Trim this line. Again go to line command. Scroll on this horizontal line. Get the endpoint symbol. Select that point by left clicking the mouse. Draw a vertical line. Any length. Again from P dash. Draw an horizontal line. Scroll on this vertical line. Get the endpoint symbol. Moment you get the endpoint symbol, left click to select that point. Then draw an horizontal line. Any length. Then trim this extra line. Now go to line command, click the triangle adjacent to the line command. You click the point and select the width of the point as maximum available in this window, that is 2 mm, and keep it at this point. And this point is called as P double dash. We have to remember that front view and the side view appears on the same horizontal line. Same horizontal line. Some students keep this point as P double dash, which is wrong. You should remember that P dash and P double dash always lies in the same horizontal line. Now go to angle between. So this angle, measure this angle 45 degree. Then go to leader line. This one. This is a leader line which is used to draw the arrow end to show the direction of movement. So this is the end of this problem. We have solved the point P lying on the third quadrant. Okay, now we'll take up the next question where point is in fourth quadrant. Let us analyze this question before solving. Let me delete this solution. I'll start again for you. So, okay, this is the data. Draw the principal use of a point P lying 60 mm below HP and 50 mm front of VP. Below HP, front of VP. Below HP, front of VP is the fourth quadrant. Problem in fourth quadrant. Okay. To start the represent fourth quadrant in orthographic projection, we have to draw a line and name it as XY line. This is the line of intersection of the HP and VP. And for the fourth quadrant, both the planes will be below the XY line and HP is visible, VP is behind the HP. So put it in bracket like this. Okay. This is how we represent the fourth quadrant in orthographic projection. Now we'll fix the top and front view. For that, point P lying 60 mm below HP. Distance between point and the HP is 60 mm. This distance can be seen on the other plane, opposite plane of HP, that is VP, after projection. After projection, this distance 60 mm can be seen on VP. VP is below the XY line. So go to line command, select 0.13 as the width. LPP is given. So start drawing to your right side. You want a space on the left side. So I am starting from the right side. Here, I'm moving the cursor on the XY line. You can see the symbol adjacent to the cursor. That symbol indicates the cursor is on the line. Then left click on the mouse to select the starting point of the vertical line. 60 mm below HP. 60 mm below HP means it appears on VP and VP is below the XY line for the fourth quadrant. So I am drawing 60 mm line below the XY line. Now enter 60 mm in the length icon in the ribbon bar. It asks you angle. That blue, this blue color indicates it is asking you angle. I want 90° below the XY line. For to get the 90° line below the XY line, I have to type minus 90°, or you can just position like this. Automatically it will show minus 90°. Moment you get minus 90° in the ribbon bar, press enter key in the keyboard. That's okay. Now we will go to next data. 50 mm front of VP. Distance from VP to the point is 50 mm. This distance can be seen on HP after projection. After projection, this 50 mm can be seen on HP, opposite plane of VP. VP is here. And after projection, this distance can be seen on HP. Again, scroll on this vertical line. Reach the end point of this line means we have to select a point on the XY line. Left click, it is selected. Now length is 50 mm. Type 50 in the keyboard and press enter key in the keyboard. We have drawn two lines, one above the other. They are not visible because width of the line is same. Now go to smart dimension. For the dimension like this. One is 50 mm, another is 60 mm away from the XY line. Both are below the XY line because in fourth quadrant, both VP and HP are below the XY line. Now go to point command, select the width of the point as 2 mm, maximum available here. Then keep one point at this point, another point at the tip of the vertical line of 60 mm length. Now naming. A point P lying 60 mm below HP. 60 mm below HP, when you project it, it appears on VP. And we know that front view appears always on VP. So this is 60 mm away the front view of the point P. 60 mm away. So this is the point which is 60 mm away from the XY line. This is front view. Front view is represented by alphabet with a dash. And the 50 mm front of VP. Front of VP, it appears on HP, and whatever appears on HP is top view, name it as P. This naming is very important. If you interchange P dash with P, you lose all the marks. This question usually carries 8 marks, and if you interchange this P dash and P, if you have any confusion and writing while naming, if you do mistake, you lose 6 marks at a time. So be careful while naming P and P dash. Now, after this, we have to get the end view or the profile view for the use this data. That is the data given is 45 in front of the left profile plane. Left profile plane is 45 away from the end projector. So go to line command, select the 0.13 as the width. This is the vertical line passing through P and P dash is called the end projector. From the tip of this end projector, click here and draw one more line at a distance of 45 as per the data. This is the data. So 45 toward the left. Left profile plane means toward the left. So type length as 45 in the keyboard and press enter key in the keyboard. Angle, because we have already kept it on the XY line, it is showing 180 degree. Press enter key in the keyboard. Now we have done a line of 45 From the tip of the 45 line, draw one vertical line. This vertical line is the end projector. Sorry, profile plane. This is the profile plane. Name this profile plane as X1, Y1. Now to draw the profile side view, the standard procedure we know that we have to draw a 45-degree line from X1, Y1 and XY. Point of intersection of X1, Y1 and XY means this is the point of intersection of the X1, Y1 and XY. How to reach this point? Scroll on this vertical line, scroll up like this. You can see the symbol. Adjacent to the cursor, one symbol is there. That symbol indicates cursor is on the line. Further scroll up, you'll get a ballpoint symbol. That symbol is called endpoint symbol. Means cursor is on the tip of that line. Moment you get that, left click to select the that point. Means this is the starting point of the 45-degree line. Now we have to draw the 45-degree line in HP. HP is below the XY line, so we will not draw the 45-degree line above the XY line. We have to draw below the XY line, and it should move away from the top view. This is the top view. Away from the top view is this side. To get angle here, see here, this is 0 degree. You can see the angle how it changes, and I keep it on X value 0 degree. When I move down, it will measure minus 90 degree. Now I have to 45 degree from here. Another 45 degree means 135. I have to type minus 135 to get the line below the XY line. So length, I press tab key because I want to get the free and length. I press tab key the keyboard, it moves to angle now. In the angle icon, I type minus 135 and press enter key in the keyboard. Then now angle is fixed. Length is, you can drag whatever the length you want and left click to select the endpoint of the 45-degree line and right click to come out of the command. Left click and right click to come out of the command. Then again go to angle between command, measure this angle. This should be 45 degree as we know. Click this points 45 degree. Then again go to line command. Draw the horizontal from the top view. P is the top view. Draw the horizontal any length. Then go to trim command. Trim it from this end point. From this end point. Can you see the end point symbol? From this end point symbol, click here and draw one vertical line any length. From the P dash, draw another horizontal line any length. It should be horizontal any length. Then go to trim command, trim this line, and trim this line. Keep a point, change it to point, and width of the point is 2 mm. Keep a point here. Remember, P dash and P double dash should lie on the same horizontal line. Top view and the side view appears on the same horizontal line. Now all the three views we got, principal views, top view, front view, side view we got. Now go to arrow head leader line to place the arrow head to show the movement of the line, direction of the movement of the line. So this is the end of the problem.